Welcome to St. John's 2-Year Bible Reading Program. Father Dominic invites you to explore the entire Bible through daily readings from both the Old and New Testaments. Each session concludes with a reflective question and with a reflective reply provided at the beginning of the next day's reading. Enjoy the journey, and may God bless you.
How does David's expectation of God's intervention shape our view of hope and patience? In Psalm 86, David's hope in God's intervention shapes our understanding of hope and patience. His heartfelt prayers show a deep trust that God will respond, reminding us that hope comes from faith. David's sincere pleas for mercy and guidance demonstrate confidence that God is listening and encourage us to have similar expectations. This trust helps us remain patient, as waiting for God's timing becomes a sign of our faith. David's dependence on God during tough times teaches us that hope is not just wishful thinking, but an active belief in God's promises, helping us face challenges with grace and confidence. How can Paul's experience motivate us to deal with opposition and criticism daily? In Acts chapter 21, verses 15 through 40, Paul encounters opposition and criticism upon arriving in Jerusalem, yet he remains committed to his mission. His experience can inspire us to face our own challenges with resilience and courage. Paul's steadfast dedication to his calling, despite threats and hostility, teaches us the importance of perseverance during difficult times. He responds to criticism gracefully, using it as a chance to share his testimony and defend his faith. This reminds us that opposition is not about giving up, but about standing firm in our beliefs and trusting God. By following Paul's example, we can face daily struggles with confidence and purpose, knowing these challenges help us to grow closer to God and love Him. Day 368, a reading from the book of Psalms, chapter 88. A song, a psalm of the Korahites, for the leader, according to Mahalath, for singing, a maskil of Heman the Ezraite. Lord, the God of my salvation, I call out by day. At night I cry aloud in your presence. Let my prayer come before you. Incline your ear to my cry. For my soul is filled with troubles. My life draws near to Sheol. I am reckoned with those who go down to the pit. I am like a warrior without strength. My couch is among the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave. You remember them no more. They are cut off from your influence. You plunge me into the bottom of the pit, into the darkness of the abyss. Your wrath lies heavy upon me. All your waves crash over me. Because of you, my acquaintances shun me. You make me loathsome to them. Caged in, I cannot escape. My eyes grow dim from trouble. All day I call on you, Lord. I stretch out my hands to you. Do you work wonders for the dead? Do the shades arise and praise you? Is your mercy proclaimed in the grave, or your faithfulness among those who have perished? Are your marvels declared in darkness, your righteous deeds in the land of oblivion? But I cry out to you, Lord. In the morning my prayer comes before you. Why do you reject my soul, Lord, and hide your face from me? I have been mortally afflicted since youth. I have borne your terrors, and I am made numb. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. All day they surge round like a flood. From every side they encircle me. Because of you, friend and neighbor have shunned me. My only friend is darkness. In Psalm 88, how can we respond to situations similar to what the psalmist experienced in our lives? Day 368, a reading from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 22, verses 1 through 21. My brothers and fathers, listen to what I am about to say to you in my defense. When they heard him addressing them in Hebrew, they became all the more quiet, and he continued, I am a Jew, born in Tarsus of Cilicia, but brought up in this city. At the feet of Gamaliel, I was educated strictly in our ancestral law, and was zealous for God, just as all of you are today. I persecuted this way to death, binding both men and women and delivering them to prison. Even the high priests and the whole council of elders can testify on my behalf, for from them I even received letters to the brothers, and set out for Damascus to bring back to Jerusalem in chains for punishment those there as well. On that journey, as I drew near to Damascus, about noon, a great light from the sky suddenly shone around me. I fell to the ground and heard a voice saying to me, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? I replied, Who are you, sir? And he said to me, I am Jesus the Nazarene, whom you are persecuting. My companions saw the light, but did not hear the voice of the one who spoke to me. I asked, What shall I do, sir? The Lord answered me, Get up and go into Damascus, and there you will be told about everything appointed for you to do. Since I could see nothing because of the brightness of that light, I was led by hand by my companions and entered Damascus. A certain Ananias, a devout observer of the law, and highly spoken of by all the Jews who lived there, came to me and stood there and said, Saul, my brother, regain your sight. And at that very moment I regained my sight and saw him. Then he said, The God of our ancestors designated you to know his will, to see the righteous one, and to hear the sound of his voice. For you will be his witness before all to what you have seen and heard. Now, why delay? Get up and have yourself baptized, and your sins washed away, calling upon his name. After that, I had returned to Jerusalem, and while I was praying in the temple, I fell into a trance, and saw the Lord saying to me, Hurry, leave Jerusalem at once, because they will not accept your testimony about me. But I replied, Lord, they themselves know that from synagogue to synagogue I used to imprison and beat those who believed in you. And when the blood of your witnesses Stephen was being shed, I myself stood by, giving my approval and keeping guard over the cloaks of his murderers. Then he said to me, Go, I shall send you far away to the Gentiles. What does Paul's defense to the crowd reveal about the influence of personal testimony in witnessing for Christ?